The Sony WF-1000XM5, Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds, 2nd Gen, Apple AirPods Pro 3, Beats Powerbeats Pro 2, and Technic's EAH AZ80 are the most popular headphones for gym of 2025. But which is the absolute best? We are going to compare them to each other and score them in various categories, with some categories holding more weight than others. In the end, we'll decide which is the best one based on the final score, and we will declare the absolute winner. Let's dive in. First, we're going to compare them on the sound quality category, which has a multiplier of 2. The Sony WF-1000XM5 provides fantastic detail and clarity that makes most music sound excellent, but I found the bass, while weighty, can sometimes be a little too bloated and loses a bit of the clarity in vocals and instruments on certain tracks, earning it an 8.8 out of 10. With the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds, I noticed that vocals and lead instruments are rendered with a very natural and intelligible presence. Though on more heavily orchestrated tracks, they can sound a little bit muddy, and some high notes come off as slightly harsh compared to the more balanced Technics, which is why I'm giving them an 8.2 out of 10. In my experience, the Apple AirPods Pro 3 deliver a noticeably more spacious and immersive sound with a redesigned chamber for better bass than their predecessors. However, that boosted low end can become fatiguing after a while, and the complete lack of a customizable equalizer to tune it is a frustrating omission. So for that, they get a 7.5 out of 10. The Beats Powerbeats Pro 2 really deliver a rich and punchy sound with deep bass that is perfect for getting you hyped up in the gym. But that energetic profile comes at the cost of audiophile level nuance. And the fact that you cannot adjust the sound with any equalizer presets is a real letdown for a premium pair of headphones, landing them at a 7.1 out of 10. Finally, the Technic's EAH AZ80 offers a truly class-leading sound that is crisp, incredibly detailed, and has a wide, immersive soundstage where every instrument is precisely placed. While there is a tiny dip in the low treble that can make some vocals sound slightly less rich, the overall organic and balanced presentation is simply unmatched by the others here, easily scoring a 9.3 out of 10. With 9.3 points, the Technic's EAH AZ80 takes the win in this category by delivering true-to-life resolution with a musicality and nuance that I have not heard in other wireless earbuds. Next, we're going to compare them on the comfort and fit category, which has a multiplier of 2. Starting with the Sony WF-1000XM5, I found that while they are noticeably smaller and more ergonomic than their predecessor, the included memory foam tips can get dirty easily, and the plastic housing still created some pressure points in my ear during longer sessions, which was a bit of a letdown considering their premium feel, earning them a 7.2 out of 10. The Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds, 2nd Gen, offer fantastic all-day comfort with their soft silicone tips and stability fins that hold them in place, but their somewhat chunky design felt more prominent in my ears compared to the others, which might not be ideal for high-intensity movement. So I'm giving them an 8.0 out of 10. With the Apple AirPods Pro 3, the new angled design and foam-infused silicone tips create a much more secure seal that I noticed didn't budge even when I was talking or moving around a lot. A huge improvement over past generations, though the fit isn't quite as locked in as a dedicated sport model, which is why I've landed on an 8.8 out of 10. The Beats Powerbeats Pro 2 are in a league of their own for gym use, because their flexible, over-ear hooks provided an incredibly secure fit that felt glued to my head no matter how much I jumped around. And while the hooks can feel a little odd with glasses, their stability is unmatched for intense workouts, easily scoring a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, the Technic's EAH AZ80 impressed me with a massive selection of 7 different ear tip sizes that made finding a perfect, comfortable seal very easy. But the sleek body is surprisingly difficult to grip when you want to take them out. And the overly responsive touch controls can be triggered by accident when you're just trying to adjust them, leading me to a score of 8.4 out of 10. For pure, unshakable stability during a workout, the Beats Powerbeats Pro 2 take the win with 9.5 points, thanks to those amazing ear hooks that simply refuse to let go. Next, we're going to compare them on the durability and build quality category, which has a multiplier of 1.5. Kicking things off, the Sony WF-1000XM5 feel well built with their solid plastic construction, and their IPX4 rating means they can handle splashes of water or sweat without an issue. But the all-plastic design doesn't feel quite as rugged in my hands as some of the more sport-focused options in this lineup, earning them a 7.5 out of 10. The Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds also feel very sturdy in the ear and share that same IPX4 water resistance rating. Plus, I appreciate the little debris filters on the tips, but I was pretty disappointed with the carrying case, which has a lid that feels a bit flimsy, and I worry about it holding up after being tossed in a gym bag for months, which is why I'm giving them a 7.2 out of 10. Now, with the new Apple AirPods Pro 3, you get Apple's famously solid build quality and an improved IP54 rating, which adds dust resistance to the sweatproofing, but the iconic glossy white finish, while premium, still feels like it could pick up scratches more easily than the matte finishes on competitors, landing at an 8.5 out of 10. When I first picked up the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2, the durability felt like a huge step up thanks to the flexible nickel titanium alloy ear hooks that feel practically indestructible. And while they surprisingly only have a standard IPX4 rating for water resistance, that incredibly secure and robust physical design makes me feel like I could never drop or break them during a workout, giving them a 9.2 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EAH AZ80 definitely have a premium, rock-solid feel to them that punches above their weight. However, they're still a standard earbud without any extra rugged features like ear hooks. And they also come with a standard IPX4 rating, so while they are built beautifully, they don't scream gym-proof quite like our winner, which is why they get an 8.0 out of 10. With a score of 9.2, the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 take the win in this category because their physically robust earhook design provides a level of real-world durability and security during intense workouts that a simple IP rating can't match. Next, we're going to compare them on the sweat and water resistance category, which has a multiplier of 2x. The Sony WF-1000XM5 earbuds come with a basic IPX4 rating, which means they can handle a bit of sweat or a light splash from the water fountain, but I found myself being extra careful during intense sessions as they don't feel as robust as others here for true workout warriors, earning them a 6.0 out of 10. Bose's Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds also feature an IPX4 rating, and while they held up fine, for a product marketed as Ultra, I was expecting a bit more protection, placing them just slightly ahead of the Sonys, but still leaving me wanting more confidence when things get really sweaty, which is why I'm giving them a 6.5 out of 10. When it comes to the Technics EAH AZ80, you're getting the same IPX4 water resistance, which is decent enough for most gym activities, but they don't bring anything special to the table in this category to separate them from the pack, landing them a score of 7.0 out of 10. Moving on, the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 stick with an IPX4 water resistance rating, which might seem average, however. Their secure earhook design made me feel way more secure that they wouldn't get damaged by sweat or fall out, a practical advantage that gives them an 8.0 out of 10. Finally, the Apple AirPods Pro 3 completely blow the competition away in this department with a full IP57 water and dust resistance rating, meaning I could practically drop them in a puddle, pick them up, and keep going without a single worry, a level of durability that feels essential for serious training and is unmatched by the others, easily scoring a 9.5 out of 10. For pure peace of mind against sweat and water, the Apple AirPods Pro 3 are the undeniable winners with 9.5 points thanks to their vastly superior IP57 rating. Finally, we're going to compare them on the value for money category, which has a multiplier of 3. The Sony WF-1000XM5 provides amazing noise isolation that blocks out everything at the gym and a warm sound profile. But considering its premium price, the mediocre microphone quality is a letdown. The foam ear tips, while great for a seal, can feel a bit uncomfortable after a while. I rate them a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds offer what I consider world-class active noise cancellation and a gloriously rich audio experience. However, their chunky design can feel a bit bulky during intense movement, and the call quality is just fine, which feels like a miss, given their high-end positioning. For me, they get an 8.0 out of 10. The Apple AirPods Pro 3 are a fantastic choice if you are in the Apple ecosystem. With class-leading active noise cancellation and useful features like a built-in heart rate sensor, though the complete lack of equalizer controls in this day and age, and a fit that still doesn't feel totally secure for everyone, holds them back from perfection. This earns them an 8.5 out of 10. When I am really pushing it at the gym, the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 are hard to beat, because their ear hook design is incredibly secure and the large physical buttons are easy to press without breaking my rhythm. But the water resistance is only rated at IPX4, which is lower than some rivals, and you cannot customize the sound with an equalizer. They earn a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, the Technics EAH AZ80 are a solid all-around performer, offering a uniquely comfortable fit and the amazing ability to connect to 3 devices at once, which is super convenient. But their noise cancellation, while effective, just does not quite silence the world as effectively as the top-tier models from Bose and Sony do. I give them a 9.0 out of 10. For pure value at the gym, the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 takes the win with 9.5 points thanks to a design that guarantees they will never fall out and easy-to-use controls that are perfect for an active environment. The results of our comparison show each product shines in its own way. The Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 stands out with its score of 90.7. During my workouts, these earbuds have delivered unmatched comfort and stability thanks to their secure ear hook design that never fails to stay in place, no matter how intense the exercise. The robust nickel titanium build offers a sense of durability that's perfect for the gym environment, while the rich, punchy sound profile never fails to get me pumped for my next set. This combination of practicality and sheer audio enjoyment makes them the ultimate winner of our trial. While the Beats PowerBeats Pro 2 took the spotlight, the other contenders certainly brought their own strengths to the table. The Apple AirPods Pro 3 scoring 89.85, impressed with their phenomenal IP57 water and dust resistance, ensuring peace of mind during sweaty sessions. Meanwhile, the Technics EAH-AZ80 followed closely behind at 88.4, offering an incredible sound quality that would appeal to audiophiles. The Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and Sony WF-1000XM5 also had their unique appeals, especially with noise cancellation and overall audio performance. Each of these products is remarkable in its own respect, and no matter which one you choose, you're bound to enjoy an enhanced audio experience during your workouts.